Coco. All right, but no, I want to get into this comic review I got to check out, my friend, because, dude, I'm a huge Batman fan. I'm a moderate Superman fan. And the exploits of Damian Wayne have just been, well, since he's been brought back, have just been very interesting to me, especially since they've been talking about, we're going to bring him on TV, and then they bring him on TV, and they're going to bring him in the show, and then didn't bring him in the show, and then he's in this animated movie, cool, going to be on this show now, and they're toying with us, they're toying with my emotions, I'm tired of it. Well, now, I feel like my prayers have been answered in this new comic out from DC, Super Sons. Starring Damian Wayne, the son of Batman, and Jonathan Kent, young Johnny Kent, son of Superman. Now, the actual breakdown, because we have to give the plot. If you're bored from Super Sons, you can truly surprise me. What? Oh, that's a review. Basically, Robin and I clicked on the wrong dang on thing.
That's fine, friend.
But Robin and Superboy team up. That's pretty much all this is. It's a very loose premise. It's just, hey, Batboy was bored one day, decided, I'm going to, peek in on Superboy's world and see how the other half lives. He actually says that, see how the other half lives. Basically,
that's something a child would say. That sounds legit.
Well, pretty much, but it's coming at it from the point of, this is Dennis the Menace and, what was his friend, Joey? This is Dennis the Menace and Joey, just kind of messing around in each other's worlds. One always gets into trouble, one accepts trouble as it comes, and they're interacting in a Huck Finn, Tom Sawyer kind of way. And I like it. I like the fact that this didn't force some huge hanging doom premise on us. It's just, they're kids, they wanted to play around, so they did. And they're super kids, so it's not play around on such a loosey-goosey basis. But it's, I don't know, it's fun. I want to say it's fun without saying fun, because that makes it sound a little glib. But it's a book that's written from a more lighthearted point of view.
Fun's got a bad rap these days in comics, I think.
Fun.
You know what I mean? Like,
comics
lighthearted and fun is good. You know what I mean? Sometimes things with no drama. I think TV's definitely done this to us later. Like, sometimes things just wholesome and good. Like, it's okay. You know what I mean? And in 2017, we can have that and still appreciate it, right?
You're right. It's a good digestif after all the heavy comic stuff from last year, especially if you're a Marvel fan, where they ended the
400 episodes of SVU.
Yeah, it just gets too raw. And DC seemed to be going on that slippery slope, and this is a nice little turnoff. This is something I'm saying.
They've been trying. DC's been definitely trying. I don't want to use again lighthearted, but DC's definitely been pushing the more, just light storyline.
I think they're trying to get away from that darkness. You know what I mean?
I confess I only really read limited things, but I've been following John Constantine Hellblazer.
Oh my god!
And it's really good. And it's not, it's obviously not the old one. We're not going to go on a tangent about a different comic, but just saying that it's a very good example of keeping it more lighthearted, cheeky, while still delivering interesting storylines. Whereas, you go back even 5 years ago, DC was very and now grit teeth, man pain is coming for the...
It's like,
and then Swamp Thing is sad.
Swamp Thing is crying.
And he's like, what about Batman? He's got a mysterious past. What about Swamp Thing? He's got a mysterious past. What about Superman? He died and now he's back, but he's got a mysterious past.
He just broke up with his girlfriend and he hates you. Yeah,
exactly.
Seriously, and God forbid those offshoot books. Wildstorm? Who are they? I know they're past. Well, this one has gone out of its way to emphasize the similarities of the kids to their parents in a, I don't know, James Bond Jr. type of way. It's like Batman's. Well, think about it this way: Batman's very educated and super skilled and all this stuff, and very sure of himself. And Damian's kind of a douche, but he's the young version of that. He's like, I know everything.
How Batman's son would be too in real life.
This one starts off with him kind of hijacking the school bus, John Kent's school bus, just because he can. So he drives the kids to school. He's 13 years old, but he's like, so I can drive. Name of Jonathan tells 5, so I drove the bus. Take that. Wow, what? Huh? What? How? Huh? That's a kid thing. That's something small. They wrote that into the book part of the story, and it's fun to read. I had a good time reading this. I really enjoyed how they went into the character personalities. They're really emphasizing the differences in the way Damian Wayne would approach situations to how Jonathan Kent approaches situations. It's also very... If you're relatively familiar with the characters of Superman, the characters of Batman, you can kind of see what they're going to do with these two kids, but it still doesn't take away from the reading experience. I love the Story so far. I also really like the artwork. It's very vibrant. It's bright. It's not doing that whole dichotomy of anytime you see Robin on screen, it's dark. Anytime you see Superboy, it's light. It's just always looks good. Regardless, they have a very even color palette, which I know some books we used to do for effect, and that gets tiring after a while because it's cool in one book, maybe in two, in all of them, and that kind of tainted Batman versus Superman the combo book for a while for me. This has promise.
Okay,
I highly recommend it.
Nice.
As of right now, it is Super Sons by come on, don't fail me now. It is Super Sons by people from DC Comics.
That dude in the guy.
Yeah. Oh, Tomasi. Thank you. It is Super Sons by Richard Tomasi. Do check it out. I recommend this. All right.
I will actually.
Oh, thank you. But Adam,